Welcome to another review here at Total Toy Recon. My name is Bob, and today, as you can see, we're going to be unboxing the Premier Collection Logan resin statue. Yes, it is from Diamond Select. It is for ages 14 and up. It's not a toy, but it's a pretty cool statue from what you can see on the box. We do have some bullet holes here, some blood coming through. This is obviously in the likeness of Hugh Jackman from the last Wolverine movie, simply titled Logan. Retails for $175 right now. There are several places that have it. You can get free shipping. Definitely check out Diamond Select. Order it directly from them. However, if you want to get it in the real world, in person, definitely want to check in with your local comic book shop. It should be something that they should have. He is 10.5 inches tall and is limited to 3,000 pieces. So, we here at Total Toy Recon, looks like we got 561 of 3,000. So let's open him up. All right, so we're going to do this real nice and smooth here. So again, we have the 3x5 card. Tells us 561 of 3,000. It's amazing to me this is someone's job, that they just write down these numbers. They could print these, but I think the personal touch is what's really nice about it. So we do have that. And then again, lots of verifications of the number that you have. 561 of 3,000. So we're going to open this up. I don't think we've done too many Premier Collection Marvel items, actually. So this is supposed to drop right now in October. So I'm recording this on October 24th. We're kind of getting to the end. So some places are filling their orders. Some places are shipping them out. Bear with everybody. I obviously got one from Diamond Select, so that means they are definitely in the country. So we can forget about that whole boat thing where we're all stressed out waiting for our toys to show up. We definitely have bigger problems in the world than our toys arriving on time. Sorry, I was looking for my cutting tool. Ha-ha! So let's break this puppy down and see what we got. So I'm a big fan of the Logan movie. I think Hugh Jackman he added a gravitas to the character. And I think I think he elevated the movies to a new level. I think there was a little bit more going on there than the superhero movie that I think Bryan Singer, he had the social issues, of course, brought into the mix, but I think Hugh Jackman elevated it to a new level. He made us, the character obviously is very popular, but it is also, he made him, I think, human in more ways than I think Wolverine had ever been in the comic books up until that point. Some of Frank Miller stories, of course, but not everybody read those Frank Miller stories. I'm going to slide them out. Oh, this is interesting. So the base is a separate piece. Oh, okay, so now that I think about it, I think we've done one or two Star Wars Premier collections, because I think we have a Mandalorian. If you look through our playlist, we're actually breaking our playlist down into Marvel, Star Wars, as well as, this is Gentle Giant, this is Diamond Select Studios. So we are getting pretty good. And I bring that up because we definitely had a Mandalorian that had this magnet and then the spike in the back of his boot. So again, 561, love this. Got the little rubber tabs here, helps him from sliding around. I'm already thinking it's already displayable as an awesome piece, but something that you can really put out with your movies or your books, your comics and stuff. All right, so let's get him out here and let's do some close-ups. So as I said, here's the thing. Let's just do a quick, before we do the close-ups, let's get this out of here. Got the nice little collection piece. So let's do a slow pan, pan down so we can see everything going on here. Very cool. Yeah, it's a great face too. So we're going to bring him up here from the base to the bottom. With the base, this is with the base. Yep, about 10.5 inches. Pretty close. So let's do some close-ups here. Bring him in a little bit. I'm going to take him off the base. I love the base. I'm going to push him all the way back here to the back of the box. So there's a better idea. And then here with the 10, you can see him there, 10.5. Off of this, he's 10, so this gives you about a half inch, barely a half inch. But let's do some close-ups here so we can see I'm really digging. I'm going to raise this up. Digging the look here on his face. Very solid. Very much Hugh Jackman with the beard. The blood is great. Let's focus on these claws. So this is what I like to call the fragile touch point. See how they move? Just very gently. But the coat is awesome. The jacket. Does it hurt? Every time. So it's really, you can just really see it right there with the hands. Don't have the nodules here or anything. You know, it's just straight out as it should be. The nods, I mean, like that are in the glove. So kind of another fragile touch point right here. I could see that being real easy. This is not something you want to get near the kids. Oh yeah, definitely want to be careful over here. So it's not something you want to get near the kids. Very fragile. These are a nice plastic. They have a bit of a give, so they're not going to cut you, but they are very cool, but still very fragile. So this is a fine, awesome, especially if you're a fan of the character, but if you're a fan of the movie directly, or even a fan of Hugh Jackman, there's some nice things going on here with this bust. I'm sorry, statue. Great color, really shows the age of the character. It looks grayer on camera than it does in person. I mean, there's gray there, but we definitely have some nice wear. The boots they're not even boots. They are, here. Nice little bits of dirt in the shoes, the laces. Like the pants look worn in. You have this gray lines and such. I mean, it's such a weird thing to point out, but there's almost like a bluish tint to the whole suit. So, but let's see if we can do bring the mouth in here a little bit harder so we can see it closer. Look at all the teeth, little teeth details, really nice. Nice piece. I wish they actually, I mean, Professor X didn't do too much in the movie, but it'd be nice if there were other pieces to this line. Maybe an X-23 would have been nice to have with it. Maybe even a smaller, scale size of her to the side of him or standing behind him, or also like totally flexed out. Would that sell as well? I don't know. X-23 seems to be pretty popular. So gotta say, this is a nice piece. Great for the Wolverine fan or the Hugh Jackman fan in your life. It is does it say 1/6 scale? Sometimes it says 1/6 scale, but I don't quite think that it is. It's just 10.5 inches tall. Kind of hard to say what scale it is exactly. So it's a statue, 10.5 inches, but definitely recommend it. It's a nice piece, especially if you've got a Wolverine fan, but not one for the kids yet. Maybe 17 and up. It says 14 and up, but these are super fragile. So, I'm thinking like I give this to somebody who's off to college, who's a big Marvel Comics fan, he's an artist or something like that. Yeah, those are going to break. So you got to be careful. Like this is not a thing. But this brings up an interesting point. What if you're moving? That's why you keep the styrofoam container, so that you can transport him around when you need to and you don't have to risk Logan at all. So nice piece, Diamond Select. They are shipping out now. They are on several different online sites. Obviously try Diamond Select toys, but please shop at your local comic book store and order this bad boy from him. Thank you. This is Bob from Total Toy Recon. Another review. Check them all out on Instagram, TV, as well as YouTube.